I'm Robert with Line 6, and today we're here talking about the Firehawk 1500. Firehawk 1500 is a 6-speaker 1500 watt stage amp that's designed to give guitarists not just great live sound, but consistent live sound at any volume, at any gig. Dial-in tones with the largest collection of HD and XT amp models in the Line 6 family, and you can tweak them on board with Firehawk 1500 using the onboard controls in a live edit mode, or you can get into further detail and further customization of the tones using the Firehawk Remote app on an iOS or Android device. So with live edit mode, we can actually change all the parameters right on the top of Firehawk 1500. So I'll start by hitting the center knob here. It allows me to choose my different amplifier model. So I can run through all my different amp models that are built in. If I hit that same center knob again, what it allows me to do is cycle through the different parameters that I have for that particular effect block. Firehawk 1500 offers a true stereo sound in a wet, dry, wet configuration. Wet, dry, wet adds a real three-dimensional depth to your tone because it actually is able to process the center channel, which is going to be just your guitar tone, your fundamental dry tone, with any type of gain-based effects. But the coaxial speakers on the side are going to cover your delays and reverbs and time-based and modulation effects. So that way you don't have competing tones coming out of one amp like a traditional combo amp. Many pro guitar players have used wet, dry, wet guitar rigs for years, but they usually require a custom, elaborate, and generally expensive multiple amp and cabinet setup. But Firehawk 1500 allows you to use all this in one perfect solution. The 6-speaker full range capability of Firehawk also gives you a great option for use as a stage monitor, an ISO cab, or even an amplification system for your favorite multi-effects or pedal boards, such as Helix. The I/O section on the back of the amp complements the power of Firehawk 1500. You have 2 XLR combi monitor inputs with an independent gain knob, a 1/4-inch stereo effects send and return with a stomp and line level switch, 1/4-inch headphone output, stereo XLR main outs with a ground lift, USB connectivity, a MIDI I/O, auxiliary input, and even a Variax connection to connect a Variax guitar directly to the back to send and receive control data from the guitar as well. There's also support for the next generation of FBV controllers, FBV3. Also on the back of Firehawk 1500, there's a convenient built-in kickstand. So what you can do is actually kick Firehawk back, and then when you're playing in front of it, you're actually getting a better representation of what's coming out of the speakers. So normally if you're standing in front of a combo amp on stage, what happens is most of the volume is hitting you at the back of the legs. So you wind up making adjustments and having the treble up too high, things like that. So now that they have the actual built-in stand, you're getting a much better representation of what's coming out of the amp and what the crowd is hearing through the PA. Thanks again for taking the time to check out Firehawk 1500. For more information, head over to your local Sam Ash. Cheers.